So, here is my review of Episode 3 of Agent Carter. This episode was pretty good, but not a lot I can really say about this episode. It kind of extends the mystery a little more, but it's more of a personal story, if anything else. It's more of a personal kind of, we establish some more characteristics for, especially Jarvis. Jarvis really shines in this story the most. I did like it, but again, this doesn't really, it does really, show... Actually, no, it kind of shows how Leviathan, or whoever, Leviathan or Lee Bradis, or, whoever broke into the, Stark's vault, how he did it. And I thought that was kind of ingenious. And it also... we also get to see... we get to see Carter kick some ass. We really get to see Carter throw down. Now let me talk about the thing that's bothered me for the past 3 episodes. The chauvinistic over-sexism. Look, Marvel, I know that in that time period, men were, women didn't have a lot of rights, and the only place they belonged was in the kitchen or the bedroom, and that's what the mentality was for that time period. But not everyone was like that. Not every single person was like, oh, women can't think for themselves. Not everyone was like that. I get that was in that time period, there was a mindset of that, but it wasn't everyone's mindset. So, and I brought this up before in the previous review, and I brought this up in the last review for the last 2 episodes. This woman, they should have a little more respect for this woman. This was the woman who helped train Captain America and fought Hydra with him. She probably has a lot more kill count than everyone else. She probably has a higher body count than everyone in that room. So I don't really get why she's still being treated like crap. I mean, again, it's maybe because, oh, she's a woman. No, it should be more like, even then, she should be getting respect. Because, again, if it wasn't for her, there wouldn't be a Captain America. What the fuck? Seriously, I don't know why the hell even have that in here. But anyway, that's my one complaint for this episode. Moving on now to Jarvis. Jarvis is so good. I love the actor playing Jarvis. After 3 episodes, I'm like, you're my... it's Haley Atwell, and I can't remember the actor's name who plays Jarvis. Those two really shine. Like, every episode, like the past 3 episodes, they've shined. Dominique Cooper, too, is, of course, Howard Stark. But it's mostly focused on them, obviously. They're the dynamic duo, and it's always cool to see those two shine. And they have just great chemistry together. They're not a romantic couple. I like that. Because normally you would see, the male character A falls in love with female character B, and after they make a partnership. I'm glad it's not like that. I'm glad there's actually, Jarvis is just here because he's trying to help his employer, who did a lot for him, and I like that. So, and of course Carter is doing this as a friend, and I also love how Jarvis kind of explains his situation, how he kind of he got into Stark Services, and that was really cool. I really like that as well. We also get more about his wife. We know a little bit more about his wife, and also there was a thing about treason that really got me sparked up about him. But he explained it, and I really like the explanation of how it ties into his wife. What else? It was also cool to see Carter kick ass, and then see Jarvis kind of after they find all of the Stark technology that has been stolen, she wants to go call it in, and Jarvis is like, no, this won't help at all. You call it in, they'll consider you a traitor, and just hunt after Stark anyway. So I like how Jarvis kind of put her head in the game, and really kind of just showed, hey, look, we gotta do this in the shadows. As much as you don't like it and I don't like it either, we have to do this within the shadows. We also get to see Carter kick ass. I think I said that earlier, but yeah, Carter kicks some ass in here. Jarvis too, to an extent. And then we come to the thing that I just did not care about, even when they try to make it the most saddest thing in the entire episode. It's when one of the jerk-ass agent, what's his name, Kredinsky? Something Nixky, I don't care. He didn't have a lot of, he had some screen time, and every time he did, he was just this, this pig-headed, chauvinistic asshole. And, yeah, when he died, I'm going to spoil that right now. Yeah, he gets capped. And everyone's like, oh, Kidmixky, Kidmixky's dead, and everyone's sad about it. And here I am thinking, I don't care. Now, if it was like another one of the agents, and I'm glad Carter called it out, like, why am I sad? Why am I so upset? This guy was a jerk. He was nothing but a total dick to me, and yet I am completely upset about this. And I could probably understand why, because it was her actions that got him killed. In hindsight, yeah, her actions of telling, Jarvis to call it in, telling Jarvis to call it in as an anonymous tip, and that which led to his death. So it is kind of on her. That's what I'm okay with. When she calls it, I was like, why am I upset? Oh yeah, I know, because I'm more or less responsible for getting his ass capped. So, anyway, where was I going with this? But yeah, me as a viewer did not care that he died. I just didn't. In fact, I kind of smiled. I know that's a little sick, but still, I was just like, I'm glad you're dead. But yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't care. I didn't care about that character. They just made him this one-dimensional asshole, and when he died, I was like, oh, thank God, I don't have to deal with him anymore. We also have, can I talk about something else that's been actually kind of irking me? The Chief, or whatever the hell his name is, like director of SSR or whatever. He's just kind of wooden. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me who thinks he's wooden, but he doesn't have a lot of emotion to him. We saw angry, but he just has the same kind of face, the same kind of expression the entire episode. I don't know. Again, maybe it's just me. I'm just not feeling him as an actor. No offense to the actor. Maybe they just haven't written that character. They're just not writing that character well. God knows that, I have, problems with some of the characters still in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But still, Haley Atwell, and I cannot remember the actor for Jarvis, but yeah, Carter and Jarvis, the dynamic duo, are pretty awesome in here. It's really cool to see them kind of flesh out their characters more, and Carter trying to extend herself to more people, try to reach out to them. I will say that I've got a feeling that this Angie character, who's so happy to be around Carter, I'm kind of thinking you're a little too happy to be around Carter. And I'm not saying no, not as a shipping kind of way. I mean, like, I think she's a spy. Maybe it's just me overthinking, but I'm starting to think that maybe this Angie character is just a little too nice to Carter. And again, this is a spy show, so everyone could be against everybody in here. So I don't know. Something just irks me about the character of Angie. Peggy's new friend. Because when you think about it, she was overly nice about. And again, you could just say, oh, she's just trying to be a friend, and I get that, and I would be okay with that. But I'm still thinking this is a spy show. This is a Marvel show. It can't be without its twists. So, I don't know. I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, I'm thinking until I'm proved otherwise, I think she might be a spy. Maybe she's working for Hydra, maybe she's part of Leviathan. That's another thing. I really want to see a mention of Hydra in here. Like one of the SSR agents are, monitoring it turns out to be an agent of Hydra, and at the end of the series, or somewhere in one of the next 5 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes, excuse me, you see one of the agents reporting to Hydra, and they're just keep monitoring. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking. Maybe I'm just overthinking this entire situation. Anyway, good episode. Just a few things that bugged me here and there, but all around, I still love the show of Agent Carter. I think Haley Atwell. I almost said Peggy Atwell. Haley Atwell is completely badass, and strong female character as well. Jarvis still. I think I'm starting to like Jarvis than Carter. I don't know, like, again, he's just such a fun character because he can be awkward, but not like Jar Jar Binks level awkward, and still, he's like a mixture of like, Alfred Alfred if he was out in the field with Batman. That's kind of what it's kind of like. It's almost what it's like, really. Anyway, so you guys tell me, what did you guys think of this episode? Did you guys like it? Hate it? Comment below, let me know, and hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you all later.